Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. We got a fun show today.
Great show, great event to talk about.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Clukey and Breanna Brown in studio here with us, and we're going to be talking about Speakeasy for a Cure.
Oh my God, there's so much spectacle in this event. It's so much fun to talk about. I'm really excited to dive into
This
it.
is a great one.
Yeah.
This is not, this takes a lot of planning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of creativity in this one.
Yes.
I like it a whole lot.
A lot of talent is mixed in with this one, too.
Oh, yeah, man. It's all good.
It's
very exciting.
Champagne mountain. I wonder if they're going to go even bigger this year. And they pour it from the top and it goes...
We'll see.
The bubbles. Yeah.
Oh, I would be so nervous to do that. I would fall into the whole thing and just...
talk to yourself right into it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would be my thing. I would manifest that, as they say.
Yeah, and then they'll never ask you to do it again. So that's how I got out of cutting the grass. I would just do a bad job.
You'd be really bad at it.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Never asked that Arsenal kid to do it again.
I'm surprised they haven't asked me to not do podcasts again. Okay. Bozard Ford Lincoln since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln's been more than just a dealership. They're a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on honesty, integrity, and community service, that Bozard family tradition continues to thrive to this very day. They've got that amazing service facility. They've got a quick lane if you just need to pop in and out on your lunch break. And speaking of lunch, you can also pop over to Ford's Garage. Have a great burger out there.
Yeah, or the chili. That's the weather for it, right?
Yeah. Or just grab a couple drinks.
Sounds nice. That'll keep you warm, too.
Right. Just not too many. You got to drive afterwards.
Well, yeah. Good call.
Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service. Just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at the Bailey Group.
All right.
They provide custom solutions for happy and healthy employees. Building the perfect plan to attract high-performing and loyal employees can be hard. Making sure that plan meets legal, regulatory, and other requirements is even harder. You need a plan that is customized for you. Not something that's just an off-the-shelf cookie-cutter package. Those never work when it's go time.
Right.
It's go time.
Well, life can change in an instant, so you never know. Everything can change and evolve.
That's right. You need something that's designed for your size, your location, your number of employees, your demographics, your type of business, all that stuff. Finding the right solution depends on having a different perspective that sees the bigger picture as well as those intricate little details that you may miss. That's where the Bailey Group comes into the picture, bringing you the right people, technology, and experience, and the insights that can help you see and do so much more. They strive to take the headaches out of the process, and they can do that for you. 904-461-1800.
A lot of fraud out there, buddy. I'm telling you. It's nice to have the Bailey Group on your side. I had to make a couple calls to Miss Tammy, and she was like, nope, just follow my lead. Yep, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Easy. She makes it so easy.
Amazing.
Awesome. All right. Carly, Clukey, Breanna Brown. Hey.
Hello. Thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah. Thank y'all for coming in. Good to see you.
So nice to be back.
Yeah.
Well, it's exciting because you're back, because it's time for Speakeasy for a Cure.
Awesome.
So how'd this whole thing come about? How'd this take shape in the first place?
So American Cancer Society has been near and dear to me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They have kind of signature fundraisers like Relay for Life. I don't know if you guys ever participated in something like that, where you walk around the track for 24 hours, and it was amazing. But there's only so many times you can ask your friends to go to St. Augustine High School and walk the track all night long.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this year. You're like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so as we kind of saw a little bit of a dwindling in that here locally, I was like, what can we do that gets people engaged with the American Cancer Society, that people enjoy, they want to go do? And at that time, our best friends were opening Prohibition Kitchen, and we thought, why not just invite people in, have some drinks, have some food, and tell them about the American Cancer Society. And that's when Speakeasy for a Cure kind of came about. So
it's evolved so much over the years.
It has evolved insanely.
Like the themes and like the
100%
entertainment alone, right?
Yeah. I mean, the first year it was amazing, but I think we raised like $3,500, which was great.
Yeah.
And it didn't involve walking a track in the middle of the night. So it was like win. But then this year we're wanting to raise over $65,000. So it's like the trajectory has just been insane, and
That's
the following has been awesome, and it's been really cool to see.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what's new this year? What can we expect? You said this thing's always evolving.
Yeah.
So
what do we got on the table?
The theme this year is Monte Carlo Mystique.
Ooh.
For our Speakeasy.
Where'd you guys come up with that?
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I want to go tonight.
Yeah.
We had a couple of themes that we were kind of brainstorming with, but that was the one we landed on for this year.
I really love that. So what, like repeat patterns? What's the aesthetic looking like?
So for design, we'll have black and red and gold for all the aesthetic. We'll have pompous feathers. There'll be candle lit everywhere.
Nice.
We've got charcuterie boards on the high tops,
That's my
deviled
language.
eggs,
Mhm.
all the light bites, all the drinks. We'll have a signature cocktail from one of our sponsors for VIP. We'll also have blackjack games as well as roulette tables.
So a little gaming.
A little
That's
gaming
fun.
too
I
for
like
silent
that.
auction
Cool.
items. So yeah, a little change to the theme, but adding a little bit more nuance. too.
Mystique, apparently.
Right.
Right? I love
Yes.
this.
Surprises to come.
Very good.
There you go. So this sounds very exciting. So what we walk in, what is the night
Yeah.
going to look like? What is the experience going to feel like out there for
So
everybody?
when you walk in, you'll check in with your party or group. Some people will have 6 people with them. Some will be with a date. You can come by yourself. But when you check in, you'll get your chips for your games. Then you can enjoy the blackjack table. You can also enjoy roulette. You can grab complimentary champagne walking in. We'll also have the light bite set up on the high tops. I mean, who doesn't love good food, a good drink, good live music, all going on at once? And that's kind of what you'll walk into right from the get-go at 6.
So I'm thinking of the space. Are we just talking about just PK and Roosevelt Room? Are we doing both? Like,
They're
what
going to
is
be both connected with that double door open.
Nice.
So guests will be able to mix and mingle in between both spaces. And silent auction will be mainly set up in Roosevelt Room.
Oh, wow. That's great. So how is silent auction looking this year?
It's looking pretty good. We've got a couple fun items, high ticket value.
Do you need some more?
Oh, yeah. We're always looking for more donations.
Perfect show to shout that out. Yeah.
So if anyone has a donation that they're willing to offer for Speakeasy for a Cure for 2025, definitely reach out to either myself or Carly or the American Cancer Society. We would love to have that donation for our fundraiser this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And are you guys looking for, like, do you need more volunteers, anything like that? More people to help? Is there anything else that people can get involved with?
We'll never turn down a volunteer, but what's been really cool is that the volunteers from prior years reach out to us and say, can we help again?
You know, you got something good when that's happening.
And I'm like, this is awesome. And it's a lot of people that have been involved with the American Cancer Society in different ways, either impacted by it or benefited from it. And yeah, it's a fun night for them as well. So yes, if anyone is interested in volunteering, we would absolutely love to fold them in. We'll find something for them to do, but we're really blessed to have people that are like ready to go and helping us year after year. Yeah.
And I love that you said year after year, but like, what are some of those highlighted moments from the years past that you just remember that were just such you knew that you were hitting another level?
That's tough because it has grown year over year. I think, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but at one point I looked out, I was standing on the stage at Prohibition Kitchen and I looked out and I just thought, this is a crowd of really good people, you know? And it was just like, this is awesome. I mean, we all go to fundraisers all the time. Sometimes they feel more obligatory than others and you're like, you gotta talk it. And this was like, these are the people that you want to be around and you want to hang out with and that are good people that are, you know, philanthropic. And so I think just seeing it go from a trickling of people that mostly I'm connected to a sea of people that a lot of them I didn't know, but that were impacted and wanted to give back. So, but I mean, we've had from like memorable moments. We've had, you know, women hanging on like, what's the ring?
The aerial rig.
Aerialist, right.
People just like coming from work in their suits originally, and there's this woman in, you know, basically nothing swinging around over their heads. And
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
okay.
You saw me, I'll be there. I'm coming out right now.
Yeah, and it's just a lot, you know, it's a Thursday night, and so it's always a little bit funny to get people to come out and dance and have a good time and dress up, but they do, and they love it, and so it's fun.
They wear the whole 9 yards, the flapper dresses, the gloves, the pearls, they wear the fans, the guys with their suspenders, their hats.
So kind of Prohibition era theme
Absolutely.
attire. So like, talk to me too about what they wear. Say I have no imagination and I'm a little bit overwhelmed on like how to get ready for this event. Give some suggestions to people out there. What would be appropriate attire?
So if I'm a woman, if you've never seen Chicago, definitely check that out. That's where I would go for your inspiration for the look, especially for this year's color theme. Red,
Roxy
black,
Hart.
and
I
gold,
love
and
it.
Roxy Hart. You know it.
Yeah.
And then if you're a guy and you're like, I have no idea what to wear, Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
If you've heard of that
man,
show,
yes.
check it out.
She's like speaking your love language, I feel like.
It's so
Davey.
perfect. I'm
Davey's
having
like-
chills. I'm like, these are all my favorites. Yeah, that's amazing. Yes.
Just check that out. Any like white dress shirt, suspenders, you can wear khaki pants, brown pants, green pants. Really just need that loafer look.
Yeah,
But
because you want to fit in, you want
Right.
to feel the vibes. Yeah, that's fun.
And we
it's
have
great
so
for
many great
pictures.
thrift stores in town. You know, you can
That have that
you
stuff.
probably already have something that you can wear as your base layer, but go get an accessory, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
a big
Right.
necklace or a hat or something.
Super
So
fun. Long necklace,
long
right?
necklace,
Yes, 40
yes.
inches or longer.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Opera length.
Very cool. Do you guys have any goals for this year? Are you trying? Is there a goal you're trying to surpass? I imagine you're trying to do bigger and better every year, but
Yeah, we are. So when we started, as I mentioned, it was kind of just like, hey, we want to get together and make sure everyone knows what the American Cancer Society does, because I think it's one of those nonprofits that's kind of, everyone knows about it, but it's like, what is it actually doing, you know? And so that was really just, hey, we want to get the word out. We want to make sure people know how they can benefit from it. But we've really pivoted to not only educating people, but raising money to fund the Jacksonville Hope Lodge. So Hope Lodge is one of the things that the American Cancer Society does. It's a physical building. It's right next to Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville. It has 30 rooms in it. If anyone's coming to our area for cancer treatment and traveling, you know, to Jacksonville, the patient and the caregiver can stay at Hope Lodge
Oh my
for
God.
free, because you know
You
a lot
talked
of
about
times
this last
we
year, I
talked about this
remember.
last
Yeah,
year,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And you know it's such a tangible thing, and it's so close to us that I thought, why don't we just fund that? Like, let's let all the money go there,
Yeah.
and then because I think it's something that people can see, they can feel, they can go visit if they'd like to. We went and served dinner right before the holidays and got to talk to the guests there, and it was really
awesome.
meaningful. So the goal this year, there's 30 rooms at the Hope Lodge. We want to fund one of those rooms for a whole year, so that it's just taking that cost away. The American Cancer Society can raise money for research and other things, and we're just taking care of that room for a year.
That's
so
amazing.
yeah, that's our goal. As of yesterday, of the 365 nights, we've raised enough money to cover 201.
Okay, we're
amazing.
getting
We're
there.
on the
Wow.
positive part of the pie.
I
yeah.
love that.
so
Yeah,
awesome.
It's
That is
insane,
so awesome.
right?
That's
Yeah.
a fun
But we got a
goal.
lot-
Yeah.
we have a lot to do, so we're excited to continue chugging away at it.
Obviously, you've probably had more experience with the American Cancer Society over the years, but
Sure.
did that make it more personal to go down there and kind of have that experience? Did that kind of bring it home for you and say, wow, we're really, did it give you a sense of this really is an important thing that we're doing here?
It is. I mean, I think if you've had a diagnosis, whether it's cancer or anything, and you've learned that there's a specialist that's not in your town, which happens a lot of times, not only is that incredibly logistically hard, but it takes someone else getting you there. Often you go through the treatment and you don't feel good. You don't want to get in a car and drive hours home. So just knowing that there's this place that people don't have to worry about, okay, where are we going to stay? We have to pay for a hotel. I mean, everything is taken care of there. They've got food. They've got, washers and dryers they can use. And
Great.
yeah, I just got a stat yesterday. The average person stays there about 21 nights.
Okay.
So,
it's a time.
yes,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
a lot of times they're going for several
Multiple
treatments a
treatments.
week,
Yeah.
and to have to
Yeah.
go back and forth to wherever they're from can be a lot. So yeah, seeing the people, seeing how grateful they were, and just trying to have a little sense of normalcy in their day was really meaningful.
So Queen Bee, what is our timeline looking like? When's the event?
So the event for general admission begins at 6.
Okay.
Our VIPs
On January 30th.
On January 30th,
Okay,
which is
got
the
it. Okay.
Thursday. Our VIPs will have entrance access at 5 p.m.
Okay.
on January 30th.
So that you get in a little bit early, so you can kind of get your
Yes.
spot. I like that.
Get
That's
your
nice.
spot, get your chips, get a drink, beat the rush.
Take your pictures. We always have,
Yes.
it's a great night for photos.
Yeah.
So they can get the photo booth before it gets, a long line and all
Oh,
that.
good.
So.
So there is a photo booth. That is a fun element to capture.
Yeah.
What about that signature drink that you hinted about earlier? You got to tell me all about that first.
So I have a feeling we're going to be leaning towards a French 75 spin.
Okay.
And one of our sponsors actually gets the honor of naming
It's
our
the Bailey
signature
Group. So,
Oh,
we
wow.
gotta, pressure's
Yes.
on Mark to come up with something.
right.
He's got to come up with something fun.
There you go. He's got it. Wheelhouse. Wheelhouse, yeah.
That's so cool.
Very
Awesome.
cool. So since this is all about the roaring 20s, right? If y'all had to go back in time to that era,
Okay.
what would you want to experience firsthand?
That's a big question.
Really?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Oh my God, jazz clubs. Come on.
I was going to say Ella
Speakeasy,
Fitzgerald, I would pay to
knocking
see
on the
that.
door,
There you go.
knowing the secret code to get into the door. I find that so fun. Yeah.
I I think just the glamour of it all. I mean, I think that was what's so cool about it is like you never left the house without being like dolled up, whether you're a man, whether a woman. I mean, you were just like to the nines all the time, which is just something we don't have in St. Augustine.
Very bohemian.
Look, I'm walking around in basketball shorts and slides half the
Basically
time.
everything.
Yes, literally everything.
There will be a time in the future where they'll look back at us and be like, they were great dressers.
Right,
They
yes,
just really,
yes,
not
yeah,
me, not me.
Some
They
of
will
us
not
more
say
than
that
others.
with me.
But yeah, I think there's the glamour of it all. And that's what's fun is we get to experience that, here and have a fun night with it.
So fun.
Yeah.
We step back in time for one night.
I love that.
Very cool. So where can people go to get all the information, keep up on everything, get tickets, get involved?
Yeah, so we have a site that we can, pop in the chat if that's okay.
gotcha. Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. And
GiveSmart, right?
yeah,
The
it's on the
Got it.
GiveSmart site. We are actually about to sell out when it comes to tickets. I think we have like 4 left as of this.
cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes, but we have some sponsorship spots left. And so if someone is an organization that's feeling like, giving, it's $12.50. You get a table up in the mezzanine of PK, which is a really great vantage point to kind of see all the chaos, but have a little bit of downtime too.
Yeah.
You get drink tickets and
Fun like team
appetizers.
bonding. Like if you have a business, bring
Yeah,
them
just
all
like
out.
come and dress up. And so it is a really fun night. So that's what we're looking for. And then also just if someone is feeling like, hey, this is a really cool cause. I mean, we have so many great organizations in St. Augustine and people are so generous. But, we'd love more support for Hope Lodge. You can go on the site and just make a donation. You can either fund a night or just, make a small donation to help us reach our goal of getting to the 365. Yeah. So, yeah.
Very
Fabulous.
cool. Well, ladies, thank you all so much for coming in today.
Thank you for
It's
having
such an
us, as
important event.
always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love how much fun y'all are able to have with this.
Yeah.
That's the key. You want to bring people in, you want to raise the awareness, you want to raise some money. And to do that, having fun is a great part
It's
of
the
that
way to
equation.
do it. Yeah, it is.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Champagne Tower this year,
It's going to be big.
bigger than last year.
One whole row bigger just for you.
My that is a talent. Nobody can do that but you. That's amazing. You guys, it's insane. It's amazing.
Got to pause
Again,
for the cause.
don't let me do that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much. This is going to be an awesome event, and we appreciate it. And I know a lot of people appreciate what you're doing
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Thanks for having us and allowing us
Absolutely.
the
Yes,
opportunity
thank
to
you
talk
for
about
having
it.
us.
So fabulous.
And we'll hope
Thank
to see you there.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. I got to go to the thrift store this
Suspended
afternoon.
Yeah,
and
no
all.
slides
Yeah.
allowed.
Right, no slides? They didn't have those in the 20s? You sure?
So, yeah, no.
Check.
All right, man. Cool. Very fun.
Yeah,
Sounds like
man.
a lot of fun.
Oh,
I am
every
going
year.
to have to make a trip to the thrift store.
I love hearing the story of the success. They started with 35, they raised 3,500, and now, they're just going up and up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man. Great people doing great things. Hey, and that goes for our friends at Old Town Trolley as
Yes,
well. St. Johns County residents always going to tour free, by the way, when you're accompanied with a full fare adult paid guest. To take advantage of this incredible offer, all you got to do is sign up for your Hometown Pass. You can do that today at hometownpass.com. That can be used at the Old Jail, Potter's Wax Museum, the Oldest Store Museum experience. Old Town Trolley's free. Hometown Pass is the best way to entertain visiting friends and family. Check them out. Hometownpass.com. They are the green trains. We love them.
And we love Steve Chapman's All-American Air for over 45 years. They've been the go-to home service experts in St. Augustine, St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. Whether you need a warranty or non-warranty work on any make and model, they also have preventative maintenance agreements, brand new cutting-edge systems like the Lennox Home System or the iComfort thermostat. All-American Air has all the newest, latest innovations for you to keep you comfortable year-round. Give them a call, 904-461-0070.
And being drunk will keep you comfortable year round.
That's true, right?
Or just being a little tipsy.
And jolly.
That's right. A little jolly. There we go. Bin 39 has all the jolliness you could ever hope to handle.
Isn't that great?
It is great. It's great. They got over 95 wines for you to choose from, hand selected from across the globe and brought back right to our hometown here by the experts at Bin 39. We are very, very lucky. If you're a wine fan, you know how lucky we are to have Bin 39 here in St. Augustine.
Super special.
Discover this local treasure and be the hit at your next party with a bottle of wine that nobody's ever brought before. Check them out at Bin 39. They got over 95 different selections for you to choose from. Some good discounts on some of those, too.
Yeah, always a fun time at Bin 39.
Bin 39, 4 St. George Street. Check them out. All right, what's not a fun time is horoscopes. Libra and Aquarius on deck today.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes. Hello, Libra, seeker of balance. Today, your scales are about as stable as a seesaw with a sumo wrestler on one side. In your quest for harmony, you'll accidentally create chaos, like suggesting pineapple on pizza at a foodie's gathering.
It's a wonderful thing.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Your phone will die at the exact moment you need it most, because, of course, romance never calls when your battery is charged.
That could be ironic, right?
Yeah. At work, remember your desire for fairness is duly noted and ignored. When you're feeling down, attempt to bring balance to the universe with stale cake and lukewarm tea.
That's gross. Stale cake?
And
No.
lukewarm tea?
No, not good.
No thanks.
Isn't that iced tea anyway?
All right, Aquarius.
No.
Hey, Aquarius, the Zodiac's forward thinker. Shame, today is more stagnant than a forgotten pond. Okay. Maybe the wind still blows it around a little bit. You'll have a revolutionary idea, but lose it immediately after because you were distracted by a fly sitting on the windowsill. That's my life. Yeah. Great idea. What was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your eclectic interests won't save you from the fact that no one wants to hear about your dream of starting an urban llama farm.
A lot of, llama.
At first I thought urban llama, that's a good little name for a clothing company.
Or a band.
Or a band.
Yeah.
Urban llama.
Yeah. Love urban llama.
Yeah, bro, you going to see urban llama at the amp tonight?
They're spitting good time.
Terrible. That's not as bad as some of mine. I'm doing all right. You'll double down on your quest for independence, which, spoiler alert, will lead to a solo dinner with existential dread as a side. In your spare time, embrace social awkwardness. At a bustling party, you've got one you can go to. Talking to none but your own existential concerns. There you go.
Yeah. That was a heavy one.
That was.
Well, we've got some events coming up. Tomorrow,
Okay.
we're going to talk to Greg from the St. Augustine Film Festival.
Oh, cool.
This is the 15th annual. It opens, today, Thursday, January 9th, and runs through this Sunday, January 12th. With 40 films on screen throughout the 4-day event in St. Augustine, this is going to be pretty awesome. We're also giving a Lifetime Legacy Award to actress Julia Ormond. She was in Legends of the Fall and Home Education, Reunion. So she's done some, the first night, she was in that movie too. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. We get this celebrity coming to town. I love that.
Yeah, very cool.
So yeah, we'll talk to Greg tomorrow and get the lowdown. And there's some different venues. I know they're partnering with the Amphitheater this year too to see what the innovations and how that took them to the next level. So that's, check out the St. Augustine Film Festival. And if you want an easy schedule, I know Renee posted one on Totally St. Augustine.
There you go. All right.
Hey, calling all vendors. Showcase your creations at the Hastings Market, Saturday, February 1st, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're looking for talented artisans and farmers to join them for this vibrant community event. They are at capacity for food vendors, but if you want to get in there with some of your wares, now is the time. Go to Hastings Main Street on Facebook if you want more information, or contact them to sign up to be a vendor.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
And Cookies and Cocoa Valentine's Day play date. This is happening at February 14th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Valentine cookies and playtime. This is happening at Ready, Set, Play.
Ready,
Thank
Set,
you.
Play.
I was like,
There
it's
you
not
go.
here as the vendor listing, but gotcha. Yeah, you can check some pricings out. Go to Ready, Set, Play on Facebook page, or you can obviously contact our good buddy, Kelly Nemitz, on Facebook if you want
Very
more
cool.
info. Yeah.
They got a great business. I love
Always
Ready,
doing
Set,
fun
Play.
stuff with
Yeah,
kids.
man.
People
The kids
need
love it out
things
there
to do with kids.
Yes.
So yes, that's the go-to.
And that is the place. It's like our own little DZ Discovery Zone. Remember that
Totally.
as a kid?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Magnolia Family Dentistry, also very cool. It's like our own little DZ Discovery Zone, except nothing like the DZ Discovery Zone at all.
Discover what's in the middle of your teeth.
That's right. They can do that.
Yes.
And they can do it in a warm and caring atmosphere
True.
as well.
Yeah, right.
Magnolia Family Dentistry, led by Dr. Rodriguez. Not just about clean teeth. It is about a clean and extraordinary experience all across the board. You will experience the difference, and you can do that today with Magnolia Family Dentistry, where a healthy smile meets exceptional care. All you got to do is schedule your appointment by calling 904-824-0990 and see why so many in our community are making the switch to Dr. Rodriguez and Magnolia Family Dentistry.
And every guest, every time since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team from guest to soul and bring this joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen, highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. Same goes for their elegant salon space dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. Book your appointments today. Check out their comprehensive retail products too. Go to getpanache.com and, of course, get with it, boo.
That's right.
Yes,
All right, man. What do you got to take us out?
Am craft shaming today. Projects that probably shouldn't have been shown to the public or seen the light of day. Like this first one. That was a stained glass hairball. Like, this is horrible.
Ooh.
That is not a good craft. Like, somebody has this really...
Yeah. Looks like a Pokemon. Looks
Right.
like Mewtwo.
This next person I actually think is pretty cool. Hello from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, my God. That's what that is?
Kind of cool, right? I think it's awesome.
Yeesh. Yep. Everybody better know what Mrs. Doubtfire is carrying that around.
Right, true. Yeah, that's true. Otherwise, you're going to have to explain it to everybody.
It's just a lot of explaining.
A lot.
A lot.
One for every tassel. So next up, we have the Furby deer. This isn't cool.
No, it's not.
Stop crossbreeding animals.
Yeah. Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah,
there.
this is very Georgia. Next up, this is washable and reusable toilet paper that can be used over and over.
No.
No. Oh, that is not a
No.
diaper. Like, not good. Ugh, gross. Yeah, I couldn't-
Just the thought of, I don't even want to know how that would work.
No, I don't know either. But whoever in Bohemian came
Because
up
it
with this
doesn't look
one.
like you can tear it off the roll.
Right,
The
just-
whole roll just stays, so you got to keep going down. I don't even want to know.
Shadooby-dooby-doo,
Yeah, it's all bad.
Next up, so is this one the teeth ornament here? Angel, is that an angel or is that... Yeah. The boobs.
A lot going on there, man. A lot going on.
The next one, we have to go quick on this one.
No.
Golly.
Jesus.
Jeez, didn't you date her?
yeah, I dated her a couple times.
Next up, my husband made a mold out of my Starbucks cup and got cement and lamp parts and all the fun stuff and made me a Starbucks lamp. This looks horrible. That does not look good at all, right? Like, throw that out. It looks...
That's a lamp.
Ugh. It just looks not good.
Really terrible.
Next up, this toothbrush holder with you lose a tooth and that is just not cool. Not cool at all.
Oh, it's all gross and it's all dirty teeth.
Just
and it's,
not good. Yeah. Next up, how about these Barbie doll head cameo necklaces? Don't buy this. This is not good.
No.
That looks so creepy.
I hate this segment.
I know, isn't
This
it?
is
Well, how
awful.
about this next one? Wow!
Jesus.
She's not even the bride of Chucky. She's just like the bride of Dry
That
Face.
is one of the scariest dolls I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I got one I can bring in.
Please don't. If it's worse than that, please do not do that. Oh.
Hastings looking for vendors.
All right. Great show. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.